Well, today we are going to kick off and talk about what you are doing to help children and help families for the holidays.
Whatever toy you see, there's one kid who would love to have that toy.
There, you heard it. Tiara to the rescue.
Yes.
Well, good afternoon, Slae family. We are kicking off some early holiday spirit today with a special guest tuning in from Ohio, and that is Tiara Curry. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks so much, Leanne. I'm so excited to be back with you. Yeah.
I am so excited you're here. So for those of you who haven't had the pleasure of meeting Tiara, she is the co-founding pastor of Life Changers Church in Cincinnati and the amazing mother of 6. Yeah, I said 6 children. So that's got to keep you busy. Thanks for carving out some time to be with us.
Yes. Yes, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be with all of your listeners and all of the Slae family.
Well, today we are going to kick off and talk about what you are doing to help children and help families for the holidays. And we are hoping to not only have some people excited about supporting your cause, but maybe you're in a city where you'd want to duplicate some of the things that she's doing. So before we start anything else, you have been the founder of the Christmas Extravaganza, which is 8 years old now, correct?
Is 8 years old. We actually started in 2016 giving back to the community. And so about 23 years ago, my hubby, we have a beautiful, beautiful story. I won't get into the whole story, but about 24 years ago, my husband was in prison. And when he was in prison, our son was born, and it was his first Christmas. And during his time there, during the holiday season, they set up a holiday store for the inmates to be able to go and pick out gifts for their families. And so we were just really, really impacted by the fact that he was able to pick out these gifts. And there were families who came to personally deliver the gifts to us. And so the impact of that really encouraged us to pay it forward and to establish something of our own where we could bring some holiday joy and some holiday peace and some holiday love and holiday fun to other families. So that's how the Christmas Extravaganza started from our own experience.
It's amazing. Kindness has such a butterfly effect. It's one of the things I love. So somebody was kind when you were going through a struggling time, and now you're blessing a ton of families.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you are helping these children, how people can get in touch with your program, especially if they're in the Ohio marketplace, and what you're doing with those children, please.
Okay, so we serve normally about 200 families, and we give away 900 to 1,000 gifts each year. So the children, we help families that are going through difficult periods of time in their lives and just kind of bring joy to them. And so I think one thing that makes our giveaway different than other people who give away gifts at Christmas time is that we set up this beautiful store, which is why we call it the Extravaganza. And people are able to come in. We serve refreshments. It's a non-threatening environment that they can come. It's music playing, fun, characters, or the Grinch might be walking around taking pictures, with people. But the people who come and register are able to go and shop for the gifts for their children themselves. They're able to pick out exactly what they want, and then they're able to go and have it wrapped if they choose to have it wrapped. And so it's just a fun time. Yeah.
It's wonderful because not only are you helping the children, but you're giving the parents their dignity.
That part.
Very exciting. So you're up to over 900 gifts last year. Can you share with us maybe a story of a family or a child that really touched your heart?
Oh, I will. Each year we get notes of things, and people send cards, or people will call our offices and say how we, really impacted them or blessed them for the season. But one story comes to mind, and it's a young lady. Her name's Kiana. And she came a few years ago 2 Christmas extravaganzas. She was going through a challenging time that year for her children. And so one of the things that she said was that she felt so loved and she felt accepted. And it was just a beautiful environment that once she got the gifts that she couldn't afford to get that year for her children, she asked at the end, she was like, is there any way that I can help with this next year? She was like, because I won't be in the same predicament. I'll be able to help. And so sure enough, she was able to come back that next year and volunteer. And she came back the next year after that. And she's planning on volunteering again this year. So she's really become a part of the organization. And it's just from that day of kindness that was shown to her and her family. So yeah.
Again, another butterfly effect, right?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. So you paid it forward, now she's paying it forward, and so on and so on. That's how it goes.
Yes, and it always takes a slew of volunteers to make the Christmas extravaganza happen. We wouldn't be able to do it without all of the volunteers and all of the people who give and support us to be able to impact the families.
Fantastic. Now, we're going to talk about a couple different things, how we can specifically support your organization, or if how someone is inspired and they want to impact their community wherever they are, things that they can do. Let's start with your organization. So if someone happens to be in Ohio, you need volunteers. So even if someone doesn't have a lot of money, they've got time. What are things that you need volunteers to help to do?
Definitely. So we need volunteers that will come and greet everyone that's coming in. You know, you just feel really, really special. I don't know about you. When I walk in a store and somebody says, hello, how are you? It makes me want to spend my money and my time in that place. So we need volunteers that will greet our guests as they come in. We need volunteers that will walk around and talk with them and answer any questions that they have. Volunteers that help serve refreshments. We have coffee and hot cocoa and cookies and other little things in our treat bar. We need volunteers that will help to wrap gifts, volunteers that help to show the guests around and also stock the Christmas store. So as gifts are being taken off the tables, we need people that are putting gifts back on the tables for each specific age group. So so lots of volunteers are always welcome.
Wonderful. And if someone is not in Ohio, but they love this story like I do, I know I wanted to help last year. I was really excited, so I'm glad this year.
We appreciate you. Thanks so much.
I'm all about it. This year we get to have you here as a speaker. Much better. But I know last year, we had different ways to support you from long distance. So there are donations, financial donations, and there are toys and a coming list. Can you touch base on those 3 things?
Yes. So if people are not in the Ohio area and cannot bring gifts to us, we normally open it up. All of our information will be on our website. It's www.lifechangers.church. www.lifechangers.church. And on there, you can click our giving tab at the top. It says give here, and you can donate a specific amount. And you know what? It doesn't matter what amount. If it's $1 or if it's thousands of dollars, every gift that we receive means that there is one child who will not go lacking for the Christmas holiday. And so whatever you have, $1 or $1 million, I will take that too.
Let's throw it out there for sure,
Yes, so you can give through our website there, and you can just put in the memo, Christmas Extravaganza, right there at that link. And then also, if you go around our website, you'll see more information about the Christmas extravaganza. They might be able to view a few videos, click the link to view that. And so that helps to just give it a little bit more context. You see the families that we're serving and how we're having fun that day.
Excellent. So if they donate through the website, it is a tax-deductible donation, no matter what the amount is. And then what if somebody has some toys, or if they want to send some toys? Can they send new toys from home? Can they go to the dollar store or go to Walmart and send you toys?
All of the above. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll release an Amazon wish list where they'll be able to go right through the website, click on that Amazon wish list, and be able to see gifts that they can purchase or buy and just send. It makes it really, really easy.
Yes, I love that Amazon list last year. That
Yes,
was awesome. So when
yes,
that comes back out, in the meanwhile, now don't wait. If you guys want to
yes,
support, you can support now. But we
yes,
will also come back and post the details for the Amazon list once that's up and running as well.
yes.
Okay, now let's say someone is in an area and they're going, well, that's really great. And I love that she's doing that. But I'm looking around where I live, and there are a lot of families struggling right now, especially the economy is really bad this year.
Yeah.
So there are going to be a lot of families that are trying to figure out how they can manage it. If I were in a city far, far away and you're my inspiration, what could I do to help the children in my community?
Well, first, I would always say look for a local agency that you're able to partner with, because it's a lot putting on a Christmas extravaganza or any type of gift giveaway. But if there's nothing in your area and you're passionate about the families in your community that may be in need for the season, I say make a plan. Write down your vision for that day and what you want to happen, and write down your why. Why do you want to do it? And after you do that, you set a budget for what you'll need to be able to give away gifts, and you enlist help. Lots of help. Lots of help. You'll need more help than you think you will. So enlist lots of help. Establish some rules and guidelines for participants, and set a date and begin to promote your event and get ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's so, so rewarding. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, could they also reach out to a local church and see if they need some help as well?
Yes, and a lot of churches are willing to partner with organizations or people who just want to do something. A lot of times we just need willing workers and people who have hands and feet that want to bless other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there may be people who have toys that are in their house that maybe their children never opened, they were too old for it, or whatever the case is. There's always that one thing that your kid's just not into at all. So
Yes.
You're looking for sealed brand new items though, correct?
We are looking for sealed brand new items, and we normally just take toys. Every once in a while we'll get some clothes, and so we'll find families that may be in need of those clothes, but we ask specifically for toys because every little kid loves opening up some wrapping paper and finding a toy.
Yes.
So
mittens are very practical, but kids want toys. That's what.
Yes.
They'd rather have
they don't
cold
want
hands
the things
and
they
awesome
need.
toys.
They want the things they want.
They'd rather have cold hands and have a toy than have mittens,
Yes.
nothing to play with.
Yes.
Excellent. So do you have a goal? I know you exceeded 900 toys last year. Are we looking to go for 1,000? What's the goal you have right now?
We are. Every year it just goes higher and higher, the numbers. And so we're looking forward to being able to bless so many more people this year. And so with your help, with our Slae family's help, we will be able to exceed over 1,000 gifts this year and help more families, more than 200. Some years are more than others, but our average is normally 200.
Well, you're going to have people with multiple children, so that's part of the whole thing. Yes.
Yes.
Some of them have 6. I'm just saying, right?
Yes. Yes.
You've set the bar high,
Yes.
Okay, so let's say, so I could go online and donate. If somebody wants to, though, and let's say they don't have a ton of money, but they want to help. If they want to go to, Walmart or the dollar store, can you suggest a couple things that are not expensive that go a long way to maybe cover a lot of children?
Yes, the dollar store has lots and lots of gift ideas. Little girls love hair things, and they have lots of hair items there at the dollar store. Play-Doh, that's a great idea. They have dolls. The dollar store has a wealth of toys and items that children would love. We serve children from babies, so they have baby toys there all the way up to age 13. So if you have a small amount to give, you can get something from the dollar store. Every dollar helps. And if you want to give something big, we're always looking for people to partner with us. So like if you work for a bike company or know someone who works for a bike company like Huffy or Schwinn, we're always looking for donations of bikes. Children love remote controlled cars and drones and that kind of thing. Bluetooth speakers. So yes, any toy, whatever toy you see, there's one kid who would love to have that toy.
Even old school little Hot Wheels are probably
Yes,
still cool,
yes,
or am I
yes.
that old?
Hot Wheels never go out of style. They have never gone out of style. They're always one of the toys that go really, really fast. So yes, Hot Wheels puzzles. Yes.
Excellent. Well, I am so excited that you are doing this again this year. And, I got to the blessing of participating, but we didn't have you as a guest in Slae. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping all our Slae friends out there, look, you can go to her website and like she said, even $1 or a couple dollars, that lets them go to the dollar store and get some toys.
Yes, it's always fun. We get our donations. We have a team of shoppers. That's one volunteer thing I didn't mention. We have a team of shoppers that go to the stores with us. There are a few stores that we partner with, and they actually allow us to come into the stores earlier than the general public, and be able to shop. So we have carts and carts full of toys. And you know what? The beautiful thing about that is, even when they open up the doors and they let the public in to shop, the public's always like, what in the world is going on? What are you guys shopping for? And we get donations on the spot, even in the store. So that is just beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the holiday time. I love the giving spirit that we all have to, really spread holiday cheer and bless others. Giving is
thank you so much. And I love your heart. And it's so fun that, who would have known? I bet those people from years and years ago, if they only knew by helping you and your husband what they started.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So again, the website is lifechangers.church, correct?
Yes, lifechangers.church.
And if somebody wants to contact you, there's a contact through your website.
Yes.
Or if they happen to be, I know they might be listening on the podcast or watching us on YouTube, but if they want to leave you a message, they can always leave something in the comments or the Facebook group. They can leave you a message as well.
Yes. Yep. And I'll be sure to check it.
Okay, well, we are bright and early. It's the beginning of November, but we wanted to really help her with her cause and the Christmas extravaganza this year. So if we could all have a little fun and do something, that would be great. And we will get back to you as well when the Amazon list comes out. It's so fun. You could just go on there, pick whatever items, whatever price you want, and they'll ship them all off to you.
Yeah.
And last thing, I almost forgot, if someone wants to send toys as opposed to a donation, the address is posted on the website.
On the website. I can give it to you. It's PO Box 18094, Fairfield, Ohio 45018 is the zip code. But you can also get that information through the website.
All right. Well, there you heard it. Tiara to the rescue.
Yes.
Joy to all the children. And this is just a great, fun thing that you do. So excited to be a part of it. Thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you. And thanks in advance to everyone who will help us this year to bless lots of families.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Leanne.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.